Hi, I'm Chellie Cameron, CEO of the City of Philadelphia's Division of Aviation, and this is our video series, Runway to Recovery. The thing that I love the most about this video series is I get to introduce you to the amazing people who are working so hard behind the scenes to make sure that the airport is ready for you, our customers, when it's safe for everyone to travel. And by the way, customers are starting to come back. Every week, we're starting to see very small upticks in our customer base, and that's really gratifying to see. So I know our customers are thinking about a lot of things as they think about flying again. And food, one of my favorite topics, is one of the things that's top of mind to them. How will I order my food? How do I pay for my food? How will I pick my food up when I'm at the airport? Those are the things that people want to know more about. And so today we have a very special guest, Jeff Livney, who's the Chief Experience Officer with Grab. And he's going to talk about an app that you can have on your phone where you can be sure that your food experience when you come through the airport is safe, secure, and everything that you're expecting. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Chellie.
So tell our viewers what exactly Grab is, because I'm not sure how many people are actually using the app right now.
Absolutely. So Grab is an airport marketplace that aggregates all of the participating merchants in the airport and allows you to browse their menus, place an order, and then bypass any sort of line and pick up your order on the way to your gate. Especially in this new world, the ability to contactlessly order and pay is going to be more important than ever.
Talk us through, how do you find the app? Let's say I want to go down to Chickies and Pete's and order some Krabby Fries and nachos and a cheesesteak. Not that I could eat all that for lunch. Walk us through exactly how that would work with your app.
Absolutely. So there's multiple ways for travelers and employees to order through Grab at PHL. For an infrequent traveler, you're probably less likely to download and keep an app on your phone for ordering at airports. So you can just go straight to order@phl.com and you'll be able to order through your web browser on your phone anytime you'd like in the terminal. It'll show you the available offerings across each of the terminals, and then you can browse the menus, order, and pay. For those that travel more frequently, you can download the Grab Airport app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, or it's even a feature embedded right inside the American Airlines app if you're flying American out of PHL.
And I actually did that on one of my last trips on American before the COVID crisis happened. I'm coming back from a trip and I ordered my food, and by the time I got to the restaurant, it was ready for me. It was fantastic.
That's great to hear. Yeah, if you open the American Airlines app on the day of travel, you'll see a banner right on the home screen that says "Get food on the go" at PHL.
So Jeff, I just said that I've used the Grab app before. I used it pre-COVID. I've used it now. Can you talk about the differences in the way it worked before and why it's so significant in the new world that we have in front of us today for travelers?
Absolutely. So pre-COVID, the people that use Grab are generally those that lack the time or propensity to wait in line at a restaurant. So it's those that are rushing through security to get to their flight, or they have a tight connection there at PHL, or employees that have a very limited time break. It was really more about line busting before. Now it's really entirely different. What we're seeing and what we foresee for this new world is that we need to space out in the terminal. We can't have everybody waiting in line together. And so the ability to sort of space out inside the terminal, browse the offerings, place your order, and then go collect it without queuing up together is really going to be important.
So as I've been at the airport working through the crisis, I've gone downstairs to Chickies and Pete's. By the way, I usually don't get a cheesesteak. I get their garden salad, which is amazing. And what I would see is that the employees that were ordering the food, they were all waiting, but everybody was able to space out. And we didn't have to cluster, you're right, together in line to order. So it did feel a lot more safe.
Yeah, the idea is that we keep everybody safe, the employees at the restaurant as well as the guests. And so that, we need someone to cook the food and prepare it. But if we can take the burden of order and payment, which are generally high touch, and move that into a digital environment, it's a great way to keep everybody safe.
For our employees, so for Team PHL, I know it's available on a limited basis right now. Can you talk about that a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously there's limited offerings available in the terminal today, but as restaurants and stores reopen, they'll become available in the platform. But for employees today that are at PHL, they're able to order and browse. They can get their employee discount as well.
Our merchants really appreciate the fact that Grab is available to the employee base because they're making up a lot of the orders.
Absolutely. We want to keep employees both in the terminal and at the restaurant safe, so mobile ordering certainly helps enable that.
So I know it's just available for food right now. Do you have expansion plans, maybe into any other things that you can get at the airport?
Absolutely. That's definitely what we're working on this year. So we'll be expanding into retail and duty-free and other types of services in the airport with the vision that the Grab platform across whatever channel you're using will be able to enable you to order from any of the concessions or merchants inside the terminal.
So Jeff, I can tell you that this is a great partnership. We are so excited to have Grab at PHL. Is there anything else you would want to add to our viewers that they might not know about the application?
Yeah, I think there's some other features for frequent travelers, so especially those road warriors that will get back on the road soon, hopefully. They're able to do some things like have their orders go straight into their Expensify or Concur expense reporting tool. So there's a lot of great features for different types of users. For employees, for example, we have employee meal deals that they can take advantage of, especially those that have limited time on their breaks. They can order. And it's really been interesting to see how the merchants and other stakeholders at PHL have adapted to the product given the current environment. A good example actually is that Chickies and Pete's through Grab is doing the room service delivery at the airport Marriott now. So those that are staying at the Marriott are able to order from Chickies and Pete's and have it delivered to them, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic because the Marriott really had severely limited their food service during the crisis. And so we did have people traveling, especially flight crews, and they were hungry. And so, once you get to your room, you don't always want to have to go out again to get something to eat. So yeah, that was a great pivot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, what we're finding is that everybody is looking at using the platform in new ways. And as travelers and employees and just the general public are looking to contactlessly order and pay for things, we'll see new innovations brought to you through the platform soon.
Jeff, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate what you've done with the app, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today. There are a lot of airport stakeholders involved in making Grab a success. Could you name some of them? I just want to make sure they get a shout out as well.
Of course. So, this has really been a collaboration between the Division of Aviation, Marketplace PHL, which oversees the concessions program, all of the different concessionaires and restaurant operators, other stakeholders like American Airlines. So it's really been a team effort to bring all of the different parts of the airport concessions experience together and enable this feature for the public.
So if you want to learn more about Grab, you can visit our website, phl.org. Or if you want to order food on Grab, you can do what, Jeff?
Go to order@phl.com or download the Grab Airport app from your app store.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for listening.